Hello, everyone. This is meteorologist Ryan Willis, and this is your weekly weather briefing for the week of April 18th, 2024. We'll start off with a bit of an unsettled time frame from today into the weekend, with at least some scattered showers and thunderstorms possible for portions of the area beginning late today and into the day on Friday and again on Saturday. A marginal risk, which is a level 1 of 5 for an isolated severe thunderstorm threat, is in effect from tonight through Friday across North Georgia. The most widespread rain chances will be on Sunday as a cold front pushes into the area, followed by briefly cooler and drier conditions for early next week. Satellite late this morning across the area shows that morning fog that we had across parts of northwest Georgia has pretty much dissipated, with most of the rest of the area seeing mostly clear to partly cloudy skies at this point. While most of the day will stay pretty quiet across the area, the chance for isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms will increase from late this evening and persist from tonight into Friday morning. The highest chance will be across North Georgia, with lower chances the further south you go into our area. A couple of storms could become strong or even an isolated severe threat tonight into Friday morning, and we'll talk about that here a little bit more on the next slide. All right, so as I mentioned, we do have a level 1 marginal risk for an isolated severe thunderstorm or two across northwest Georgia. This would be from tonight into Friday morning. Again, this will be a fairly low end threat, but we can't rule out a strong or severe thunderstorm producing some strong wind gusts, which will be the primary threat here. All right, taking a closer look at the forecast for Friday, you can see that we'll have rain chances sticking around through the day across a good portion of the area. And again, we will continue to have the risk for an isolated severe thunderstorm or two through the day on Friday. We'll take a closer look at that here on the next slide as well. On Friday, the marginal severe risk outlook does cover a bit more of the area as compared to tonight into early Friday morning, with most of North Georgia outlooked in that level 1 marginal risk. The primary threat with any isolated severe thunderstorm on Friday would be, again, strong wind gusts, with also a threat for some hail, perhaps up to the size of quarters, in any of the stronger storms we may see on Friday. Taking a broader look at rain chances for the week ahead, you can see again what we've discussed from tonight into Friday with scattered showers and thunderstorms. But this chance will persist on Saturday, especially during the afternoon and evening hours, with the most widespread rainfall overspreading the area on Sunday as the cold front pushes into our area. At this point, we're not looking at a significant risk for any severe thunderstorms on Sunday, but more widespread showers and a few thunderstorms can be expected. You can also see that drier conditions will build in from Monday into Tuesday, perhaps maintaining a drier forecast into midweek next week as well. As far as temperatures are concerned, our above normal temperatures will persist from today through Saturday, with highs reaching into the 80s for most today and well into the 70s and 80s for most of the area on Friday and Saturday. You can notice much cooler conditions beginning on Sunday as cooler air works into the area behind a front, and those cooler conditions will persist mainly for Monday and Tuesday, with low temperatures back into the 40s for most of us by Monday and Tuesday mornings before we begin a warming trend again through midweek next week. Despite multiple opportunities for rainfall over the next few days, we're not expecting any widespread heavy rainfall amounts. In fact, most areas will likely see less than a half to three-quarters of an inch of rainfall through early next week when all is said and done, though a few areas could receive locally higher totals near perhaps over an inch, mainly across North Georgia. If we take a quick look at the extended forecast from the Climate Prediction Center for days 6 through 10, you can see that probabilities favor near normal conditions for both temperature and precipitation for days 6 through 10, with no really strong signals for abnormally hot or cold or dry or wet conditions for our area through that time frame. Okay, so for the week ahead, we can expect the most active conditions through the next several days with scattered showers and thunderstorms possible from today and into the weekend. We do have a marginal risk for isolated severe thunderstorms beginning in northwest Georgia overnight tonight into Friday morning and spreading a little further south into North Georgia through the day on Friday. The most widespread rain chances will increase on Sunday as a cold front pushes into the area, which will usher in briefly cooler and drier conditions for early next week. Thanks for joining us on this week's briefing. You can get in touch with us via the ways you see here, as well as access our decision support and briefing information. And we'll see you next week for our weekly briefing next Thursday. Have a great weekend.